Welcome back to Oblivion. Last time, I can remember nothing. Oh yes, I remember. We went and talked to the Grey Fox, didn't we? Well, we went and got Garrodin's tears. That's right. And then we talked to the Grey Fox, and he told us about his great heist that he spent many years planning, which basically seems to revolve around hiring me to figure out what the hell to do because he has almost zero plan. But more importantly than that, we picked up a quest from Nocturnal, didn't we? Because Nocturnal wants us to find two Argonian thieves in Leowyn who stole the Eye of Nocturnal. And I have come to Leowyn and I asked around a little bit and I couldn't find anything. However, it is 11 o'clock at night. So, it might be a good idea to go and sleep and come back out in the morning when there'll be more people around and then try asking around. And if that doesn't garner us anything, we'll think of something else. Right, it is 9 o'clock in the morning. Do I need to sell any stuff? No, I seem to be pretty well sorted on that front. Okay, so... whoa! Where the hell did you come from? Are you about to attack me? Hello, who are you?
Hey, baby. You fancy some training? Sharina's the name, and blades are the game.
Oh my god, I found my Leowyn lover. So, what can you train me in, my darling?
I'm willing to teach.
Blade, yeah, I don't... I don't want to be trained in Blade, because it's one of my major skills, but I will definitely flirt with you. Do you want to tell me about Leowyn?
If you need a blade, go see Toon Zeus at the dividing line. Does repairs too. He does go on and on sometimes, but he's the genuine orc in Leowyn.
The genuine orc? What, as opposed to the ungenuine orc? Is there a fake orc in Leowyn or something? Anyway, yes, this sexy lady is definitely my Leowyn lover. I didn't already have a Leowyn lover, did I? I have a Breville lover, and I have a Skingrad lover, and I have an Imperial City lover, and now I have a Leowyn lover, so I'm collecting them. Right, so see, there must be somebody that we can ask about the two Argonians. Because I have nothing else to go on. I don't have a map marker. I don't have anything. I think my journal just basically says go to Leowyn. Okay, I've found somebody that I can ask in the chapel. Marvellous.
Eye of Nocturnal. Doesn't sound familiar to me.
Okay, I wonder if I sweet talk him, will it make a difference? No, doesn't make any difference at all. Okay. At least I could ask him about it. What about you?
Hi there.
No, I can't ask him. I can buy spells off him, apparently. Ooh, cure disease on self. That might be useful, but it requires restoration skill of 50. Yeah, there's nothing there that is particularly interesting to me. I have a feeling you must be a healer. If I hadn't cut off your introduction, you would probably have said, I'm a healer. Hello?
Solana Blandia, healer of the Leowyn Chapel.
Or maybe she's the healer.
Bless the 9.
And I can't ask her either. Well, this is very strange.
Weebum-Na and Bajin have been bragging about some big score they made recently. They claim it's a valuable jewel. Who knows with those two?
Okay, so it's taken approximately 87 years, but I have finally got a tip about the Eye of Nocturnal. Not by clicking on the Eye of Nocturnal option. No. You have to approach a guard and ask them about Leowyn instead. Because obviously that's what you have to do. I can't believe I didn't figure that out sooner. Okay, do you want to tell me about Weebum-Na?
He's always got some scam going with Bajin, his partner. You might find them both at Weebum-Na's house.
Okay, and what about her?
She wasn't a bad sort until she hooked up with that rascal Weebum-Na. That's where you're likely to find her, at Weebum-Na's house.
Okie dokie. Well, I mean, you would think that since he's a god, he should maybe be doing something about it if they've been bragging about some score that they've made, but apparently not. Okay, so sneak up here. It's not trespassing actually. Okie dokie. I'll stay in sneaky mode though, in case they're in here. Ooh. Right, they're both in here. I might just take my shoesies off so that I make less noise. Okay, well they both know that I'm here and they don't seem to be freaking out. So, hello.
I'm Bijin. I'm a hunter and Weebum-Na's partner. I hope he didn't bother you about the rat thing. He's gone totally rat cuckoo, I'm afraid.
Oh, what rat thing? Okay, interesting. Right, Eye of Nocturnal.
Why? Why would you ask? I've never heard of it. No idea what you're talking about. And Weebum-Na doesn't know either.
Oh, you are totally guilty. You are totally guilty. Hello, my friend.
Rats. Hate them. Hate them. Everyone. Gonna hunt them down and chop them all to tiny bits. Oh, did I say that out loud? Excuse me. I'm Wibamna, the hunter. You got to excuse me. I got rats on the mind.
Okay, I feel like he's part of another quest. I remember him being part of something. Is he part of the quest with the orc who wants to be a knight or something like that? Do you know about the Eye of Nocturnal?
Never heard of the thing. And neither has Bijin. You ask too many questions.
Okay, so it's these two. They're thieves. I just haven't found the actual eye.
But what if the trolls eat it?
Shh, there's someone here. Wait until they leave.
Ooh, okay. I overheard Pajin and Weebenor talking, but I stopped when they realised I was there. I must eavesdrop on them without being detected. I mean, I'm not detected now. Should I go out and come back in? Go out, come back in.
But what if the trolls eat it?
Trolls don't like water. Trolls don't swim. The eye is perfectly safe in Tidewater Cave. So relax.
Okay. So, Tidewater Cave. Right. So, where the hell is Tidewater Cave? Ooh, it's all the way down there. How interesting. And so is Deep Scorn Hollow, which I believe is a DLC thing. Might go and investigate that. Right, I think we'll just head down on foot and we'll leave Chestnut safely tucked up at the stables. They did mention trolls, and that unsettles me. How are my enchanted items? Am I all enchanted up? Yes, I'm all enchanted up. Good. Yeah, I'm slightly concerned about trolls. I haven't tried taking trolls on in a while, so I might, you know, not be as terrible at fighting them as I was. But the last time I took on trolls, I kind of ran away screaming, and let the Leowind gods deal with them, because that's how terrible I was. And I believe there was only like 2, wasn't there? So, yes. Ooh, something's after me. Oh, it's a little mud crab. I'm sure I can deal with a little mud crab. There we go. Yes, but I did notice last time that the world was getting bigger and scarier, didn't I? So, yeah, I'm a little apprehensive, but I'm sure we'll be fine. You know what, this part of the map's actually quite pretty when it's not raining. It's just a shame it flipping pisses down most of the time, but yeah, most of the time it's actually quite pretty. And you don't see this coastline very often because there isn't much cause to come down here. So yeah, that's the ocean. That's Topal Bay, apparently. And we've got Black Marsh on that side, and then we've got Elsewhere on that side. So, yes, so with that Black Marsh is the Argonians, and Elsewhere is the, or Elsewhere or whatever, is the Khajiit, which is why you'll have Argonians and Khajiit. In Leowind, that makes sense. I've found Tidewater Cave, apparently. Have I? Oh yes, there it is. Okay, I've also found some Nern Root, which is wonderful, and something wants to kill me. It's a good sign, isn't it? I've not even gone in yet and something wants to kill me. Oh, it's another mud crab. It's another mud crab. That's fine. I can deal with mud crab. Right, okay. So, gear ourselves up for trolls. I believe trolls are weak to fire, though, aren't they? I'm sure that's something that I read or heard or something. Oh, there's also a bear. Brilliant. Love a bear. There's a bear and there's a troll wandering around down there, I think. Hang on. Get me life detection going on. I'm not actually... I was going to say I'm not close enough to detect the bear, but I am. Right, okay. There was definitely a troll. But I think it's buggered off somewhere else. So, stick an arrow in that bear. That did not do very much damage at all. Not very much damage at all. Okay, okay. I'm going to go for Summon Zombie. Zombies are tough. Not fast, but they are tough. And then we'll get me mace out. Okay. Pop a zombie right in front of me. There we go. You take on the zombie, my friend. Ooh! My zombie hits quite hard, actually. Or at least he did one hard hit. It's not seeming to do much. Oh, actually, no, that's my zombie's health. I thought that was the bear's health. That was my zombie's health. It was the bear that was doing a lot of damage. Never mind. Yeah, that bear fucking hits like a bitch. Right, okay. There was a troll wandering around down there. Get all of me stuff back. Oh, I can actually use it, heal major wounds sort of vaguely effectively now. I've got just enough magic to make it, you know, kind of feasible. Well, luckily, the arrow on my map is green. Which means, I don't need to go through any load zones or anything to get to it, so hopefully this isn't the biggest area in the world. Well, it doesn't look like it's particularly huge. You never know, I'm sure that troll went off in that direction. Oh, I'm gonna have to go through a flooded bit. I mean, I should really have twigged that when I saw it was called Tidewater Cave, shouldn't I? Okay, so... a little, down here. I mean, Weebum himself said trolls don't swim. So hopefully, trolls aren't going to be able to get to me. Of course, whether Weebum actually knows what the bloody hell he's talking about or not, who can say? Right. There's a bear through there. That looks like a bear anyway. That is a proper underwater bit, but I don't even need to go down any of these tunnels. Oh no, it's a wolf. Probably a timber wolf by the looks of things. Yeah, that is a timber wolf. Just beat him up a bit. There we go. Nice and quiet. Nobody need know. Okay, so I'm gonna have to take a dive. And oh, that's the Eye of Nocturnal probably. I'll be honest, I thought it was a giant spider for a minute there. I found the Eye of Nocturnal. I should return to the shrine. Okay, I haven't even had to explore like even a bit of this cave. I mean, I feel like I probably should have a little sort of, you know, peek around. Just see what's about. Nothing in here. Well, there's nothing in this room except a depressing amount of skeletons with nothing on them. There is another corridor that goes off down here, but that's an underwater-y bit. Okay, well, we'll see how far we can get. There is... slaughterfish, I'm assuming. Yeah, my silver arrow did nothing there. Okay. Whoa, get up here. Oh, there's a mace of burning in there. I've already got one of those, love, but alright. Is that it? Is that all that's in this bit? Yeah, it looks like it. And these slaughterfish are coming at me. You know what? It might be easiest just to beat them up. Yeah. There we go. That's them dealt with. Right, okay. Get back up. They did infect me with something, but I'm sure it's nothing too terrible. Green spore, which is draining my personality, but that's alright because Falcon is so sexy that even a disease that drains his personality won't affect him too much. It's just, you know, nothing can get through the aura of sexiness that is Falcon. Okay, that only leaves that one up there, which I'm assuming is where the troll is, or trolls. So I could just bypass them completely, but I'm kind of interested to know if I can take on a troll these days with relative ease or not. So keep detect life on. Once my magic comes back, there we go. Around here. Oh, is it going to be another underwater bit? He said that trolls don't swim. Well, it's not actually underwater. Oh, that's a troll, and he saw me. He saw me. He saw me. He saw me. Oh god, he's fast. Right, okay. Let me get me mace out. One of me maces. Either one will do. Actually, having two might be good, because then if one runs out of charge, I've got another one. Okay, I am definitely doing better this time. I'll admit, he's still doing quite a bit of damage. But, there we go. Right, okay, do I happen to have a potion of healing? Because that would be really useful right now. Strong potion of healing, that'll do. And, you know what, take the other one as well. And in fact, you know what, we'll take everything that we've got because there's another troll coming for me. Do you know what, I'm just going to get my, whatchamacallit, zombie, that's it. I'm going to get my zombie out. He's going to run right past me zombie. Can I lead him back to me zombie, please? Because me zombie's a bit slow. Oh, I don't know, he can run when he wants to. I mean, really the whole purpose of the zombie was that you would attack the zombie instead of me. Okay, I got killed by the troll. Okay, we were doing pretty well though. I feel like if I can get a sneak attack in, that'll help. Okay, so I can see him. I mean, I don't have to fight them. I just, you know, want to. It's personal now. This whole business is kind of personal. Oh, Jesus, he's coming around that corner so fast. There we go. We got a sneak attack. Right. Get me mace out. Summon me zombie. I don't have enough magic for me zombie. Okay, I now have enough magic for me zombie. There's me zombie. You attack my zombie. Excellent. And I can get round behind him. Get a nice few good hits in him. And hopefully... There we go. He hardly got a hit in on me at all. And there's another one. Does he know I'm here? Not yet. Okay. Get it. Ah, just missed him. Just missed him. And now I'm just stuck here with my arrow notched like an idiot. Oh, that troll had 4 calipers on him. How interesting. You know what, my friend? You can keep your calipers. We'll wait for him to come back around that corner. There we go. They are fast, though. There we go. Right, go for the zombie again. And the good old mace of burning. Yes, luckily I do have 2 maces of burning. So basically twice as much of the charge. Okay, get behind him. Hit him with the mace. They are apparently weak to fire. I'm sure I read that somewhere. It was in that book that I had to get for the Fighters Guild, wasn't it? Has he killed my zombie? What an arsehole. Oh, he's actually quite close to killing me. They do hit hard. Take that strong potion of healing. Right, okay. Come on then, come at me. And hopefully, there we go. Got him down. Got him down. So, I can take on zombies better than what I used to be able to. Which is not saying much. There's bears in there. I didn't realise there was going to be bears in there. Oh, flipping heck. I was just about to run round that corner thinking everything was going to be dandy. Okay, right. So I've healed myself up. I think I need to put zombie on me quick keys. Because at the minute... Oh, he's actually already on me quick key, is he? I thought I had scamp on. Right. Yeah, I don't have enough quick keys is the problem. Because I've got all these spells that I need to use. But then I've also got me mace. Do you know what? I don't use fireball that often. I definitely use the mace more than I use fire or flare or whatever it is. So if we stick the mace on 5, that should do. Because I don't use bound armour that often either, but you know, I'm using it to keep me conjuration up actually, aren't I? Right, okay. So drop a save. Have a peek around this corner because those bears, you know, they can hit quite hard. So there we go. And then get me mace out. Get me zombie. Oh fuck, there was another troll. Oh dear. Okay, do you know what I'm going to do? Do you know what I'm going to do? What I think the best possible thing for me to do right now is run in here, get this chest, potion of cure poison and potion of healing, summon another zombie. Is there literally anything else in here at all? There is literally nothing else in there. Nothing else. A chest with a potion of cure... What was it? Cure poison and cure disease or something like that? No, not even cure disease. Not even anything useful like that. Cure poison and then I think the other one might have been healing or something, which I suppose is useful. But it was guarded by flipping 3 trolls and 2 bears. Like, are you having a laugh? Okay, if we just want to get out of this cave. Jesus flipping Christ. Is anybody going to follow me? Anybody going to follow me? No, they're staying in their cave. Whew! Okay! Well, that was quite exciting, wasn't it? What time is it? It is 9:20 PM. So, we need to go back to Nocturnal, but I did say I might have a peek down at Deep Scorn Hollow, because I don't know what it is. I think it's a DLC thing. It's probably just going to be another one where I can just, you know, buy lots of stuff for it and have like another base that I'll never ever go to. But it might be worth looking at anyway. Ooh, it's got a fancy bridge to it and everything. This is quite nice. I mean, admittedly, it does look a little bit dilapidated as I'm getting closer. Okay, so is this buildings that are half built or buildings that have been torn down? Oh dear. Oh, that's not good. Okay, let's have a look at the actual quest. According to a mysterious message that's been delivered to me, I've inherited an underground lair called Deep Scorn Hollow from a long-lost relative. It's situated at the southmost point of Cyrodiil, south of Leowin. I've marked its location on my map, at the next opportunity I shall make my way there and inspect my new acquisition. Okay, so how do I get in? It must be down here somewhere. I mean, it must be underwater, mustn't it? Oh, hang on, this looks promising. Opened with Deep Scorn Hollow key. Oh dear. There we go. For a minute there I thought the entire thing was going to be underwater. That would have been very unfortunate. There's a dead slaughterfish. I've discovered a long forgotten journal within Deep Scorn Lair. I should read it to learn more about this unusual structure. Ooh, it's got a flawed pearl on top of it. How exciting. After reading the journal, I've learned that I can acquire everything I need to restore this place to its original state from Rowley at the Walnut Inn just outside of the Imperial City. Obviously, yes, so this is just going to be another base, isn't it? Okay, so according to the journal, my relative was a member of the Dark Brotherhood and also a vampire, and he decided to try and take over the Dark Brotherhood with other vampires. And the Dark Brotherhood learned of his plan and sort of killed all of his cohorts. And he sort of ran back here, which was going to be like his base of operations where he formed this new Dark Brotherhood or whatever. And then he sort of decided that actually he had offended Sithis by being a vampire. And in this last bit, he's apparently trying to cure himself from vampirism with the pure blood salts, whatever that is, that he was going to bathe in to become not a vampire anymore. Whether it worked or not, I have absolutely no idea. But there isn't another entry to the diary, so I'm guessing maybe not. So yes, this is our underground lair, and it's basically just another ridiculously placed base, stupidly out of the way, which, you know, you'd never ever bother to come to or have any use of. Oh, it's got a cloister. And I can just, you know, waste my money buying stuff for it and probably hiring people to sit in it, and at the end of the day, none of it will be of any use at all. I mean, I like the pirate one. That one's quite cool. And it is useful having, like, a fence and stuff there. And things. But, you know, I mean, you know, that's useful because it's near Anvil, so if you're down in Anvil anyway. But even then, Anvil's tucked away right in the corner of the map. It's not somewhere that you're near very often. That's an arm. That's definitely an arm there, yes. I mean, I suppose it's quite cool having my own, what you call it, like Dark Brotherhood lair for when I joined the Dark Brotherhood. Ooh, there's a bed, marvellous. This is apparently the shrine. Ooh. Oh, is that the Night Mother? Is this the shrine to the Night Mother? Yeah, this is quite cool, don't get me wrong. Ooh, what am I meant to do with that? Icor of Sithis is required to activate the altar. Yeah, maybe there is a bit more to this place then. Crimson Eviscerator. Absorbs strength, damage health, damage magic, weakness to poison. Yeah, I suppose that's quite good. But I'm trying not to be a blade user. Yeah, I mean, I have to admit, that is pretty flippin' cool. This place is cool, but it's not very useful, and it's not really so... Wow. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's definitely cool, but it'll be even more cool, because I'm assuming I could probably hire people to, you know, come and stand in the place and stuff, and I can buy things to make it all pretty. At the end of the day, it's not really somewhere you're going to come very often, is it? I mean, if these places had missions attached to them, that would be better, but they don't seem to. Anyway, this is a trapdoor taking me back up top. Yeah, there we go. It's just got a secret entrance there. Marvellous. Okay, so I've got a secret Dark Brotherhood base for when I decide to join the Dark Brotherhood. But for now, let's head back to Nocturnal. Oh, there's a boar after me. Have I tried to take on a boar before? I think I did once, ages ago, and it, like, killed me really easily. And I've run away from them ever since. However, it seems like I'm tougher now than what I used to be. Yeah, look at me just beating boars to death. You know what? You can keep the boar meat. I'm not bothered about the boar meat. Yes, isn't it a lovely night? The weather is suddenly really nice in this part of the map. Which is weird, because in every other part of the map, it's now raining a lot. Because we're into October, or whatever it was. So, yeah, maybe in October, everywhere else gets rain, and Leyawiin just has beautiful, lovely weather. But yes, it really is nice. It's such a nice area of the map to walk through when it's not absolutely pissing it down. Also, quite a lot of Nirnroot. Of course, as I'm talking, it's now started raining, obviously. Oh! I've just come across the Black Horse Courier and she's got her horse back. Oh, that's nice. Because our horse got killed the last time. And I was worried that she'd never get her horse back. I was also slightly worried that she might get killed. Because she was fleeing from a will-o'-the-wisp last time I saw her. But there she is, back on our horse. I don't know if she can actually be killed. I don't know if that's a thing or if she's an essential. Okie dokie, so, Nocturnal, my friend, would you like your eye back?
My eye is returned, and I once again see into the darkness that is your world. We mock the thieves, for bitter is their loss. You, mortal, may take this. It shall open the secrets of dark places for you.
Okay, ooh, skeleton key. Nocturnal was pleased that I returned the Eye of Nocturnal. I've been rewarded with a skeleton key. Is that going to be an unbreakable lockpick? I mean, it's turning up in the same section as lockpicks. It's worth 5,000 as well, but flippin' heck, if that's an unbreakable lockpick that'll just open any lock for me, because I flippin' need that, because I'm meant to be like a master thief and I am so bad at thieving things. Also, I don't have any shoes on. Keep taking my shoes off to be sneaky and then forgetting to put them back on. Yes, oh my god, if that's an unbreakable lockpick. I mean, we're actually getting to the end of the Thieves Guild quest, which is unfortunate, but flippin' heck, that would be the best thing in the world. Right, okay. I think what we're going to do is we're going to quickly nip up to Coral. To hand in that Fighters Guild quest. Otherwise, it's just going to be sitting there irritating me.
The Blackwood Company has taken that much of a foothold in Leowin. Those sons of... Never mind. You've done your job. Here's your payment for it.
Okay, I mean, to be honest, having seen both the Fighters Guild and the Blackwood Company, I feel like there's good reason why the Blackwood Company is doing so well and the Fighters Guild isn't. I mean, the Fighters Guild were a bunch of drunken idiots who were trashing the local tavern, just sitting there feeling sorry for themselves. Meanwhile, the Blackwood Company, when I went in and talked to them, they were all very nice, very, polite, respectable. They seemed very well organised. I don't blame people for picking the Blackwood Company over the Fighters Guild. But do you have any more? Actually, no. Firstly, can I advance?
You've done well. Because of your efforts, you have achieved the rank of Swordsman of the Fighters Guild.
Yay! And do you have any more duties for me?
I don't have anything for you right now. Speak with Azan or Grokash. Get some more seasoning, and maybe I'll have something. Or perhaps you're ready for advancement.
You've already advanced me, my dear. Okay, so where were those two? It is not going to tell me, is it? I have a feeling that Azan... Was Azan down in Anvil? I cannot for the life of me think where the other one was. Shadenhall, maybe? Okay, right. Here's what we are going to do. We need to head back to the Imperial City for the Thieves Guild final great heist thing. But we're not going to do that in this part because I feel like it's going to be quite long and involved and probably deserves a part in its own right. However, we do have other things that need doing because that's where the inn is, where I can purchase things for my Dog Brotherhood. What you call it, like base hideout, whatever. I don't know if I'm actually going to, but I at least want to see like what the prices are and stuff. And it's also where the Chestnut Handy stables are, where I can get the horse armor DLC, which I've just kept completely forgetting to do anything about. But yes, I do have a thing in my quest log. Horse armor. I've discovered a notice from that person of the Chestnut Handy stable. She is offering it to outfit a horse with armor at no charge to anyone who presents her with a note like the one I found. So yes, I will get good old Chestnut kitted out in armour. Maybe should have done that with Flash then, maybe she wouldn't be dead. And then I've also got other quests that need doing in the Imperial City, so we might do one of them. Oh, that's Waynon Priory. Keep your heads down, don't make eye contact with anybody. There's definitely nobody in Waynon Priory that we're supposed to be delivering anything to. Absolutely not, don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so this is the inn. Stick our heads in and see how much it's going to cost us to outfit our secret lair that we're probably never going to go to. Oh, flippin' heck. Yeah, it's going to cost us thousands. So we've got study area, storage area, garden, dining area, dark minion. I'm assuming that's just a servant or something. The Dark Brotherhood really go over the top on the whole kind of emo goth kind of feel, don't they? Cattle cell, interesting, and bedroom area, yes. Basically just building a kind of BDSM den, really. Oh, an Ichor of Sithis, which is to use at the altar, presumably, and I literally cannot afford it because it costs an awful lot of money, yes. So that's going to cost us just, like, stupid money. And right at this moment, I don't have stupid money, so, yeah. However, we will go and take advantage of our free horse armour. Ooh, I get to choose, Steel or Elven. Huh, I wonder if more becomes available as you get higher level, I don't know. I like the idea of Elven, I think. Yeah, we'll go Elven.
Here you are, just like I promised. Thanks again for all the help.
What help? What help? Yes, she armoured my horse for free. From now on, she will outfit any legally owned horse that I bring to her with steel or elven armour for 500 gold. Oh, okie dokie. So only the first one is free. Oh my goodness. Chestnut, you look fabulous. I don't even have words. You are the most beautiful horse in all of Cyrodiil. Oh my god, how sexy is Falcon going to look right in this absolute beauty? That is just the best thing. I mean, I'm assuming it does actually protect her as well. Him even. And he'll be like harder to kill. I feel really sad that I never outfit Flash. Because bloody hell, that is just the best thing. Okay, so I'm just going to pop Flash in here next to all of these now incredibly envious horses. Because you are the most beautiful horse, not only in the stables, but in the entire country, indeed possibly the entire world. And then we can head into the Imperial City, and I am sure we will find something to keep us occupied. Right, so we have got several things that need doing. We've got Order of the Virtuous Blood. Now, a woman came running up to me, sort of desperately asking for help, didn't she? And that was possibly maybe about 4 weeks ago. So I should probably get on that one. Yes, a gunman named Ralsa Novallo has approached me and said that her husband needs assistance in a matter of what she calls the utmost importance to the safety of the citizens of the Imperial City. She told me to meet him at the house of someone named Sadir. Apparently all will be explained when I get there. Okay, that's definitely not a trap. Sadir's house, there we go. Yes, I realise you've been waiting for literally weeks for me, but I'm here now.
It's an honor to finally meet you. When I heard you were in town, I just had to send for your help. Your reputation precedes you. Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I am Cyrodiil.
Okay, I'm assuming by reputation he means my sexy shirtless reputation. Yes, pleased to meet you, my dear.
Likewise. Sorry to send Gillen's wife to get you in that manner, but it seems safer if we weren't seen on the streets right now. If you'll come with me. The King and Queen Tavern isn't a bad place to stay if you're visiting the city. The King and Queen is a fine place, and it's much more reasonable than other places in town. Interesting. The Emperor and his 3 sons dead.
Okay, apparently these two, in the middle of our flipping important meeting, have decided to just stand around and start gossiping with each other. Flipping heck, I am surrounded by idiots, I really am. And now he's just leading me down into his basement, and I'm just going to follow him because apparently I'm that gullible. Oh, they've got a creepy banner and everything. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, what's going on?
You're now in the sanctuary of the Order of the Virtuous Blood. Few outside our circle have ever set foot in our hallowed hall. We are, for lack of a better word, defenders. We guard the city from an infestation that plagues it. We are vampire hunters. I'm sure you are familiar with these despicable beings, feeding on the innocent as if they were cattle. Well, this group was formed to combat them. Alas, we are but 3 old men, not able to match the fighting prowess of a vampire. We lack the strength to defeat them in battle.
Okay, so which one of you is secretly a vampire who is plotting against all of the others? Or are you all actually vampires, and the whole thing is just like some elaborate ploy to, for some reason, try to kill me or turn me into a vampire or something? Because there's definitely going to be more than this than what appears on the surface.
Our goal is to root out the vampires that live in our fair city. So far, we've been unsuccessful finding one, until now. It's come to the Order's attention that Temple District resident Roland Genseric is a vampire, and has already claimed one victim. That's where you come in. We want you to slay this vampire, and cleanse the city of his filth before he can feed or kill again.
I mean, they can't be very flippin' good vampire hunters if they've only managed to find one in all of this time. I mean, the bloody sewers are crawling with them. Also, I found one. It was bloody Spring-Heel Jack. He was a vampire, wasn't he? Okay, tell me about Roland.
A few nights ago, I was roaming the city as I often do, looking for any signs of a vampire. As I headed past Roland's house, I heard a cry. I rushed into the back garden to find Roland struggling with a woman he'd been courting. I tried to intervene, but he was too strong. He threw his lover to the ground and turned his attention on me. Luckily, I managed to run back into the street and escape his grasp. I hid for a while and then returned to the garden. Roland was gone, and the woman was dead. She had 2 puncture marks on the nape of her neck. That's when I realized he was a vampire. The Order needs you to track him and destroy him.
Do you not think it's possible that maybe she was the vampire and that's why she had puncture marks on her neck and she tried to bite him and then he fought her off? Because, you know, or maybe they were having a fight or, you know, getting a bit frisky, who knows, and then you intervened, everything went a bit tits up, he ran off, and then another vampire came along and killed her. I mean, there are really many, many possibilities here. You're very much jumping to conclusions.
I would start by searching his home. He hasn't been there for days, so it should be safe. Return to us here if you have questions. We meet at night.
So, a group of incompetent vampire hunters want me to go and hunt a vampire for them because none of them are capable of hunting vampires despite the fact that they are a group of vampire hunters. Where's the guy with the massive sword on his back? He looks like he could take on a vampire. Yeah, you!
Saradur is asleep right now. He's had a long night of study and is exhausted. Do not disturb him. He'll be up at 5 this evening.
Did it look to anybody else like he had fangs? It slightly appeared to me like he had fangs. Okay. Oh, actually, do you think that guy that I've just talked to, the tall elf guy, Saradur or whatever his name was, do you think he's the vampire, right? And he bit the woman, right? And now he's framing Roland. Ooh, because I mean, it's definitely not going to be as simple as, oh, Roland's a vampire, is it? Anyway, this looks like Roland's house here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so it's not even locked, which is a shame because I have my super duper uber unbreakable lockpick. I can't use it because it's not locked. Oh, actually, it is locked. This Imperial Guard is walking very close past me. Really, somebody can still see me? Who the hell can see me? Maybe I should wait till night. Oh no, there we go. Okay. Yes, I get to try out my unbreakable lock. Okay, so what if I do auto attempt? It just worked. I wonder if it's going to do that every single time. I never need to buy lockpicks again. I never need to worry about not having lockpicks. Also, fairly soon I'll never have another Thieves Guild mission. But that's beside the point. Right, okay, I've arrived at Roland Genseric's house. I should begin to search the place for any clues as to his whereabouts. He's probably on the run because he's been framed by a fucking vampire for something that he didn't do. And oh my god, it really does just work every time. There was a ladle in there. That was hard locked for a ladle. Huh, interesting. Well, he's got a basement. So, you know, if he's a vampire, there's definitely going to be, like, you know, vampire stuff in his basement. But we'll check his private quarters first. Oh, actually, that time it didn't work, but it didn't break. So, yeah, it's unbreakable. Ooh, silver. Should I nick all of his silver? Oh, go on then. Go on. Once a thief, always a thief. I realise I'm trying to find him because well, they think he's a vampire. I'm just concerned about his well-being. But yes, I'm still going to nick all of his stuff because, you know, I'm a Thieves Guild member, man. I've got an unbreakable lockpick. I mean, I want to get some use out of it. Jesus. Okay, so, nicked everything worth nicking. Let's head down to the basement. Did I check in there? Yeah, that was the ladle chest, wasn't it? Oh, he keeps all the pewter stuff down here. Keeps all the silver locked away upstairs. Okie dokie. So, just put my life detection on, just in case he's down here, you know, lying in wait. Never know, he might actually be a vampire. Ooh, he's got a bar. Ooh, very nice. He's also quite clearly not down here. Ooh, proper expensive wine. Also got Potion of Sea Stride, Potion of Might. Ooh, handbill, Three Brothers Trade Goods. And the Best Defense and shopping list. Side of beef, onions, corn, mead, 3 loaves of bread. Okay, that doesn't sound very vampire-y to me. I feel like a vampire shopping list would be something like, you know, 3 litres of A positive, 2 litres of, you know, A negative. I can't think of any other blood types. There's O, isn't there? There's O positive and O negative. A positive and A negative. Are there others? I genuinely don't know. Anyway, let's see what's in this chest. I've already checked that chest. Okay. There is nothing down here at all. Oh, there's some skooma. Ooh. Ooh. So, he has a secret bar in his basement where he drinks wine and takes skooma. You know, there's worse things. So, the quest log is still saying I should search the place for any clues of his whereabouts. I mean, I've searched the place. There's no here as far as I can tell. Oh, hang on a minute. There's a love letter. There we go. After searching Roland's home, I found a letter written to Roland from his girlfriend. It mentions a cabin where the two would meet. It's located east of the Imperial City in the Great Forest. This may be where Roland could be hiding. I should head out there immediately before he has a chance to escape. My dearest Roland, I cannot wait for you to return from Breville. My heart swells with joy as I know we will once again soon to be together. I yearn for you every night that I look beside me in my bed and you are not there. I wish I could have taken the journey with you, but I understand that these are dangerous times and I would only slow you down. When you return, perhaps we should get away from the chaos of the Imperial City. Let's go back to that cabin in the woods, the one where you said we would always be safe from the world, the one where you took me in your arms and sang songs of moonlight and happiness, the one where you said, I love you. Hurry, my love, Ralphina. And apparently from that, Falcon can just immediately work out exactly where that cabin is, because that's how good he is. Also, I'll take this book because it's worth a little bit of money. Right, okay, so now that I've robbed him of all of his worldly possessions...
You've got some nimble fingers. What have you been getting into?
Oh my goodness, I think I've found another Imperial City lover. A random woman just walked up to me and said, you've got nimble fingers, what have you been getting into? Which I think is meant to be a reference to my incredible lockpicking abilities, but that's not how Falcon took it. Right, I'm looking for my Imperial City fence. So this is where he comes.
Hello.
But he doesn't ever he seems to spend most of his time in that guy's house, but you can't actually sell stuff to him while he's there. You just have to like hang around here and wait for him to turn up, but he never flipping does. Right, I've literally spent the better part of 2 days hanging around this flipping tavern waiting for him to turn up, and he just doesn't. So, how much carrying capacity have I got after nicking all of that stuff? Oh, I've still got about 100 to play with. Okay, so we'll head out to the cabin place thing. Okay, get on my fabulous horse, and then where is it that we are headed? Oh, it would be on the flipping other side of the flipping bridge, wouldn't it? Crumble. I know there is another bridge, but I'm sure it's like there. It's somewhere where it's really not, like you would think it would be convenient to have a bridge across like there, across the other side. But there is a bridge, I'm sure it's like there, and you think it's really not that useful. It's also not marked on the map, but we could go and see if we could find it. Yeah, this is it here, so it's like here. Is the other bridge across to the Imperial City, but you think there's already a bridge there. It would be much more convenient to have a one like here or something like that. But no, apparently not. There's quite often a mud crab on it as well. No, not this time. No mud crabs. Marvellous. Okay, I think I found the love nest. Does that look like a love nest? That kind of looks vaguely love nesty to me. It's got flowers round the door and everything. Right, Roland Jenseric's cabin. I should proceed inside to see if he's here. I should be cautious, as Serendor warned me that vampires can be very dangerous. I'm not convinced he's a vampire. I'm going to get me Mace of Burning out anyway. Ooh, hello!
Go away. I know what you're here for. Just leave me alone.
Okay. Are you a vampire? You don't look very vampire-y.
Vampires? Why would you ask me about those filthy creatures?
Okay. He doesn't know why I'm here.
That bastard. Serendor dares accuse me of being a vampire? Me? Ha! He's the one who is the vampire.
Okay, well, yeah, that was fairly obvious, let's face it. Okay, so what happened?
I can't believe him. I knew he would try and pin this on me. If only I could get my hands on him. Ralphina was the love of my life. For the first time, I had a positive outlook. Then I saw Serendor looking at her with those coveting eyes. When she started taking walks in the garden at night, I became suspicious. I didn't want to lose her. I should have trusted her. Oh, Ralphina.
Okay, so, yeah, what happened?
Yes, I must let someone else know. That night, I decided to follow Ralphina. I wanted to see where she went on her walks. When she stopped in the garden and Serendor stepped out of the shadows, my heart sank. Then suddenly he was upon her. She seemed entranced as he wrapped his arms around her and sank his teeth into her neck. I burst from my hiding place and attacked Serendor. He became startled for a moment and tossed Ralphina aside. She fell to the ground, and I heard a sickening crack as her head struck a stone. I was no equal to Serendor. He knocked me down in one quick movement. As I lost consciousness, I saw him laugh and then run away. Now I know why he didn't finish me that night. He wanted to cast suspicions on me instead.
Okay, and he's also leading a band of vampire hunters. Okay, so why didn't you tell someone?
I panicked. By the time I awoke, her body was gone. I knew Seridor was a respected member of the community. They'd never believe he was a vampire. I retreated here to the cabin to collect my thoughts. I suppose you must decide what to do. Are you going to kill me?
No, I'm not going to kill you.
Thank you. I'm happy you gave me a chance to explain.
I suppose, it could be a double bluff.
I know about Seridor and his secret order. What better way for a vampire to hide than to pretend he hunts them? You may want to speak to Phintius at the first edition bookshop in the market district of the city. I know he goes there occasionally. I doubt that he's told Gillen and Greythroat anything, but you could always try.
Yes, it could be a double bluff. He could actually be a vampire, and he's just telling me that Thingy's a vampire. But I don't know. He doesn't look very vampire-y to me, and I was already suspicious. That's a flawless diamond. Okay, let me just save. I'll just nab that flawless diamond. Thank you very much, darling.
Thank you.
I'll just leave you be now. Yes, I really do need to get myself to a fence sometime kind of soon. But first, I need to head back to the Imperial City and deal with this small vampire situation that we've got. Every time I'm in the Imperial City, there's always vampires, isn't there? Okay, so if we head into the bookshop and ask him about the guy. Hello.
What, Seridor? He comes in from time to time. Usually it's when he's out shopping. He always comes in with a large amount of travel food in his bag. Then sometimes he buys a few books. I asked him once about it, and he said that he goes out of the city on business trips. I think I overheard him once mention Memorial Cave to another patron of mine, but he never talked to me about it directly.
That's good. For a minute there, I thought his entire insight was going to be he comes into this shop while he's out shopping and he buys books, which is fairly obvious considering it's a bookshop. Right, where's Memorial Cave?
Yes. It's outside of the Imperial City. I heard it's a place where many of the heroes from past wars are buried. Sort of a subterranean graveyard. I just assumed Seridor had a relative that died and is buried there. Not many people go out there anymore, as the route is dangerous. But Seridor's a stubborn one. Takes integrity for a man to risk his own life to honor the fallen. I admire him for that. I looked it up once in an old atlas I had in stock. Here, let me mark it on your map.
Okie dokie, so let's have a look, see how far out my way that is. Not too far, but flipping heck, it's like right next to where I just was. Okay, do you know what? If we nip out via the Arboretum, we should be able to just swim across. Well, interestingly, once you get out here, the map is still pointing me back into the Imperial City, like to go the normal way. Apparently it thinks that is easier, but no. It's in that direction, isn't it? So, head that way. Oh, I can see a wolf. Just need to carefully rappel down this cliff without Falcon breaking his legs. That would be nice. There we go. And, oh, hang on a minute. Put your mace away. You don't want your mace out just to kill a wolf. Yeah, especially since we're going to be taking on a vampire. I need all of my enchanted charge. Oh, I found Imperial Sewers, southeast exit. Interesting. Probably quite a few vampires in there. There's quite a lot of vampires in the sewers. It does explain why they're such an incompetent band of vampire hunters, though, since they're being literally led by a vampire. Who clearly, obviously, doesn't want to be hunted. Okay, Memorial Cave. Marvellous. So yes, it's basically an underground graveyard, which does sound rather like the lair of a vampire. Right, okay. I'm going to get my bow out. I'm going to go into sneaky mode. I might end up taking my heavy boots off. See what we're faced with when we get in, because I don't know if he's going to be like confronting me or something. I've entered Memorial Cave. It's now being used as a vampire den. I need to see if I can find Seridor here and put a stop to his charade. Okay, so I'm going to get that going on. I am going to take me heavy boots off because it freaks me out a bit. Just take them off. We can go barefoot for a little while. Okay. I don't know if there's going to be other vampires here, or if it's just going to be him. Not a clue. Oh, that's That's delightful. That corpse had 2 gold on it. There we go. I commend you, Falcon, for rooting through that very clearly decaying corpse for the sake of 2 gold. Oh, that is a zombie. Okay, it would help if I had my arrows equipped, wouldn't it? Otherwise I just have to chuck the flipping bow at them. Okay, so that did quite a lot. I was going to say he hasn't even detected me. He hasn't even detected me. Am I now so good at sneaking that I can literally shoot people and they don't realise that I'm there? Is that how good I am? Also, I'm getting a little short on the old arrows. Need to keep an eye on that. Right. So there's going to be undead down here, but I can handle undead. Undead are better than vampires. Actually, are vampires undead? I suppose vampires are undead, aren't they? Okay, silver. Ooh, silver spoon, I love that. Okay, so we've got a way up, and then we've got a way through. Head up first. I feel like getting height. It's never a bad idea. Okay, so there's something in there. There's a skeleton. Shoot the skeleton. Okay, and then I think, ooh, that was a person's voice. That was, get me zombie going on. You know, give the skeleton something else to shoot at. I definitely just shot my own zombie there. Definitely just shot my own zombie. Okay, that's definitely a vampire, but it doesn't sound like what's his name because it sounds like a woman. Yeah, that's a woman. And she's shooting arrows at me, which is great because I don't want her anywhere near me because she's a flipping vampire. Okay, I need to just do a little bit of healing. If my not vampire, zombie could just keep her occupied for a small moment. Okay, he seems to be doing quite well, to be honest. Pop another arrow in her. Yeah, he did quite well there. She's going to get too close to me. I don't want her getting close to me. She's a vampire. There we go. There we go. Okay, I think that went quite well as a starting point. So, a little sneak in here, see what's what. Ooh, dwarven arrows. I'll never say no to them. Vampiric dust and a lockpick, which I will take to sell because I no longer need them. It's a very interesting position for me to be in. And then I just summon my own zombie. And we can have a zombie battle. You know, like a Pokemon battle, but with zombies. And I managed to hit the right zombie this time. Didn't set my own zombie on fire, like I did the last time. Ooh, that's a headless zombie. A headless zombie's more powerful. I have it in my head that headless zombies are more powerful. Is that this game or is that a different game? Okay, my zombie spawned in the wrong place there. Okay, yeah, I think headless zombies maybe are a little bit tougher than normal zombies, possibly. I mean, he is specifically marked as headless zombie, so he's definitely like a different breed of zombie. Otherwise he wouldn't have his own name, would he? And boop! There we go. They still fly just as well as any other zombie, though. And he gave me some of my arrows back, which is better than nothing. Okay, so... yeah, this looks like a dead end. Is this where I'm meant to be? Oh no, there's another way that goes off down there. Okay. This looks delightful, though. This is definitely like, you know, sacrificial stuff going on here. I mean, you know, they're not just vampires. You know, some people could just like, you could just be a vampire all nice and quiet without, you know, bothering anybody else. Just, you know, quietly take your victims. You don't actually have to kill them, I don't think. You can just, you know, drink a little bit of their blood, keep to yourself, not make a fuss about it. No. These ones have decided to turn the whole thing into some kind of massive drama, like sacrificial things and undead wandering around and corpses hanging. And you think, honest to God, just like, you know, rein it in a bit, love. Okay, there's something around here. Oh, it's a ghost! Hello, Mr. Ghost. It's been a long time since I've fought a ghost. I'm apparently a hell of a lot better at defeating you now than I was. Flippin' heck. I've spent so long being terrified of ghosts because I'm so bad at defeating them. And apparently, I'm no longer bad at defeating ghosts. Okay, well, that's good. So... drop a save. Where am I going? This is just a dead end. See if there's anything down here. Absolutely nothing. What is the point of killing that ghost? Okay. I suppose I've got me some ectoplasm. Of course I don't need ectoplasm now, do I? I spent all that time needing ectoplasm for the bloody Fighters Guild. Now that I don't have any, I'm suddenly running into flipping ghosts. Right, I've only got 16 arrows left, which is concerning me. I do have other types of arrows, though, don't I? I have... oh, I've got dwarven arrows, I've got arrow of light, arrow of frost, elven arrows. Oh my goodness. Steel arrows. Okay, this is a big scary room. There's a cell down there. Interesting. There's a person over there. Just going to shoot that person. Ooh, that did a lot of flipping damage, that did. And you're definitely a vampire. And you're definitely going to get a zombie in your face. Okay, you're going to get a zombie behind you. Oh, and you're shooting lightning at me as well. Okay, do you know what? Time to get me mace out. Partly because I've attracted fucking vampirism every single time. Yeah, partly because oh flipping it, what's going on? One of these zombies is mine. That's my zombie. Okay, there we go. Don't want to attack the wrong zombie. There we go. Yes, my marksman skill just increased, and of course I didn't level up that long ago, did I? So I want to hold off on the leveling. Ooh, Dagger of Jolts. But there was a cell. I'm being pointed towards a cell, like someone's being held captive. Yeah. Oh, actually, no, that's not where I'm being pointed, but there is a cell. Yeah, I think they just, hold... Ooh, 30 gold. Look, big repair hammer. I think they just hold people here. To be fed upon. Yeah, they're really milking the whole vampire thing, aren't they? I mean, giving vampires a bad name, honestly. Like, some vampires are very, very chill. Like the good old Count of Skingrad. He's a very chill kind of a vampire. And you are begging to have a flipping arrow stuck in you, love. There we go. You're going to send zombies after me because you're unimaginative. I'm going to send zombies after you because why not? Stick an arrow in you. Oh, she healed herself up. What a cunt. Okay. Oh, wow. Your zombie killed my zombie, like, really quickly. Okay, I'm going to try and take you down before anything. Because I don't know if she conjured her zombie. Oh, flipping heck. I need to take some flipping health potions here. Potion of healing, potion of healing. Is that all I've got? That's apparently all I've got. I've got a weak potion of healing as well. Okay, I need to, yeah, I need to get some flipping healing going on here. So, that zombie is terrifying, and I don't know if she summoned that zombie. In which case, he should fall over now, which he hasn't. Yeah, that zombie, flipping terrifying, look. Very hard to take down. So, I mean, I should be able to get him. It just hits really hard. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. So that zombie nearly did for me. I'll be honest with you, those headless zombies are actually quite scary. Okay, so he's just through there, but I'm going to have a little explore around here while I wait for, like, me health to come back and everything. Oh, we've got a dead captive and the sound of flies. That's not nice. He did have 20 gold on him, though. Headless zombie. Yeah, lots of zombies hanging around the place. I wonder if they're also necromancers. Ooh, Dragon's Bow. Fire damage 8 points in 20 feet on strike. Is that better than the one I've got? I don't know. I'll have to look. And we'll take some steel arrows because we're running short on the old silver ones. Right, Bow of Burning is fire damage 5 points on strike. And Dragon's Bow, fire damage 8 points. In 20 feet, whatever that means. Yeah, do you know what? We will switch to that. Because, I mean, if nothing else, it's got more flipping charge in it. Also, it's got a cool name. Dragon's Bow is definitely a very cool name. Ooh, there's a key on there. Should I take the key? Yeah, we'll take the key. Probably need the key. So, is that him? Should I just shoot him? I mean, what is that? Is that something on fire? Should I just shoot him? I feel like I just want to shoot him. Shoot him like that. There we go. That did quite a lot of good, that did. I don't know why he's flashing. Yeah, there's a lot of flashing going on there. If I keep shooting him, there we go. I've slain Serendur. I should return immediately to Rowan's cabin and give him the news. Okay. That was very anticlimactic. I was expecting like a sort of, oh, there's his house key. 99 gold, weak potion of healing. Take as much of this as we can carry, which is all of it. That's good. And ooh, elven short sword. Yes, I was expecting like a confrontation and stuff. I don't know if you can confront him if you don't just immediately shoot him, but shooting him seemed to be like the best option. Yeah, is that something on fire over there? Yes, that is just a corpse on fire. Okay, marvellous. I just wanted to let my night eye wear off so I could double check that that's what that was. Yes, and there was another room that we haven't explored yet as well, isn't there? Yes, that one when we first came in. We'll go and explore that room. And then we'll go and tell Roland. Of Of course, it may transpire that, you know, Roland is, like, also a vampire, and that he was engaged in a feud with Serendor, and they were fighting over the girl, and Serendor got the girl, and Roland was just, like, you know, really angry about that, and wanted revenge, and has used me to get his revenge. There we go. That could be what's actually happening. This is what happens to my fan fictions, you know, when I'm writing fan fiction. It just ends up being needlessly complicated and convoluted, because that's where my head goes. I'm always like, oh no, but there has to be another twist. It has to be a double bluff or a triple bluff or a quadruple bluff. Right, okay, let's see if there's anything hanging around in here. There's a vampire there. Oh, I think it's actually the bow that is making the flash. Oh, that's kind of cool. Also, I've completely lost that guy's corpse. Where did he... Oh, there he is. For a minute there, I thought I'd hit him so hard he'd just, like, flown through the wall or something like that. Take some vampire dust. Dwarven war axe. It's worth quite a lot, but I don't think I can... Well, I can just carry it. Just. We'll leave it for the minute, just in case we find anything better. Okay, well, that looks like a dog, which is... weird. Also, apparently my arrow just completely missed. Boop. There we go. That's, what are you, a Timberwolf? Yeah, you're a Timberwolf. Very strange for a Timberwolf just to be hanging out with the undead, but alright. We're not going to judge him for his life choices. And there's a zombie. There we go. Oh, a headless zombie, a headless zombie, a headless zombie. And I've only got 3 arrows left. Okay, I want to get my own zombie summoned. So, please battle each other. There we go. Just use him as like a meat shield. Or, you know, a malt flesh shield. Yeah, my zombie dies in 2 hits to him, and I'm out of arrows. That's interesting. I could use the arrow of frost, which does frost damage. So the bow does fire damage, and the arrows will be doing frost damage. Do you think that means they'll cancel each other out? That would be quite funny, wouldn't it? Yeah, he's like on fire, and yet kind of all icy and frosty at the same time. Which is interesting, and then I just pop another... Oh, flipping it. You absolute arsehole. Dodging my arrows. Who do you think you are? There you go. I did definitely see a ghost hanging around somewhere. Yeah, there's the ghost. There's the ghost. There's the ghost. There's the ghost. Boop! There's the ghost, and then I need to switch to, I don't know, Elven? Let's go Elven. And yeah, ghosts go down so easy all of a sudden. All that time I spent being terrified of them. And I believe that is this place completed. Just another sacrificial altar there. Silver dagger on it, we'll take that. Yeah, that's this place completely done. Okay, so I think we'll just quickly fast travel up to there. And oh, flip it heck. Chestnut beat me to it apparently. And then... oh, it's locked. Is he asleep? Oh, what a loser being asleep at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm never asleep at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm up and dressed by 5 o'clock in the morning. Such is the life of a retail worker. Anyway, yeah, so if we just wait a couple of hours. Okay, it's like 7:30. Are you up yet? Yeah, there we go.
I hope you're here to bring me good news.
Well, the vampires are dead.
He's dead? Oh, thank goodness. I feared I'd never be able to leave here, or worse, that he would come for me. I can finally return home. The ironic thing is that I think the Order of the Virtuous Blood should continue its work. Perhaps I'll speak to the others. Yes, I think that the Order will live on. Give me time to make arrangements and meet me in Seredor's basement.
Oh my god, is this going to be the double bluff? Is this going to be the twist where it turns out they're all vampires and they're going to fall on me and try and turn me into a vampire? Do you know what? Probably not. Although I should warn you that the Order was like pretty incompetent. Like he specifically created them to be incompetent. So, yeah, I don't know how well that's going to go. Also, I am still not wearing shoes. Thing is, I keep taking my heavy boots off so that I can be sneaky, but I don't want to put my light boots on because I don't want to increase my light armor skill. Okay, so fast travel down to the stables. Because the trouble is, if you fast travel into the Imperial City, it tells you that your horse is stabled at the, well, at the stable. But I think quite often it doesn't end up getting stabled. There's a bit of a sort of bug or something with the Imperial City. Sorry, I just want to take my arrows off because I think Falcon looks much sexier without anything on. There we go. Okay, so back to Seredor's house. With his creepy bodyguard, who I was sure had fangs.
I didn't know Cyrodiil was a vampire. I swear. I serve Roland now. Please, accept my apologies for my error in judgment.
Like, he has fangs at the bottom rather than the top, but maybe Old Dunmer have fangs, I don't know. Yeah, he's a lot friendlier to me now, though. He was quite rude the last time. Okay, so, Roland, where are you, my darling?
It's so good to see you again. I've spent a good deal of time speaking with Gillen and Greythroat. They agree that the Order should live on. Not only that, but we'd like to make you an honorary member. If you're ever in need of our services, we'd be happy to provide them for you. In addition, we'd like to reward you with this enchanted ring. Use it well in the fight.
Okay. What services? What exactly are you going to do for me? I mean, especially considering I was hired to kill a vampire because they didn't believe that, you know, they could battle a vampire, which I know it was all like a lie and everything, but, you know, the existing members still couldn't battle a vampire because they're not good enough.
At least there are a few less vampires in the world now. Well done. But there are more of these creatures that still roam Cyrodiil. If any of our books can help you in the cause of destroying more, you're welcome to read them. Since you're an honorary member of the Order, if you bring back proof you've slain a vampire, we'd be glad to compensate you. Bring back the vampire dust from their remains. That should be proof enough.
Okay, and are you going to pay me more than what, like, you know, a merchant would pay me? 250 gold! Yes, that is so much more than what a normal person or a normal merchant would pay me. Now, has he taken all of the vampire dust, or is that just for one?
Excellent.
Oh my god, that was just for one. How many have I got? I think I had about 3 or 4. Okay. So, yeah, that's going to be quite lucrative, actually, killing vampires. I should maybe just head down into the Imperial City sewers, because there's flipping tons of them down there. For now, though, the first thing I'm going to do is, what time is it? Right, I'm going to go to the market district and I'm going to buy a potion of cure disease. Because if I leave it till next part, I'll forget, and then before we know it, I'll be a vampire. And I feel like my membership to the Order of the Virtuous Blood would be rescinded if I ended up, you know, actually becoming a vampire. Drink potion of cure disease, there we go. Also just noticed that she has some moon root. How interesting. There's no way that you're going to turn your back, is there? No. Okay, well, I might come back here at night sometime or something and avail myself of that known route. However, for now, I think we will call it a day there. Next time, I would quite like to go and do the heist. However, first, I need to find a fence to sell all of my stolen stuff to, because I've got quite a lot of it. And it's taken up all of my carrying capacity. So hopefully I'll be able to track down my Imperial City fence if he ever decides to turn up where he's bloody well supposed to. And also, I might decide to go vampire hunting at some point, because like I say, there are tons of vampires in the sewers under the Imperial City, and they are going to pay me 250 gold for every single one that I kill. And that is an insane amount of money, and I could do with an insane amount of money. So we will do some combination of those things next time. However, for now, I shall leave you with this rather picturesque view of the market district, and I shall see you again next time.